Today, I wanted to talk you through why I believe that AI is about to do to these enterprise SaaS companies what the internet did to legacy media. This is really a story as old as time. The people that in the previous technological paradigm seemed like they were indestructible actually end up as the losers. The same thing happened to legacy media recently. Prior to the internet, it was costly and expensive to create and distribute content. And the internet democratized content creation and made distribution free. And really, legacy media has been on a death march ever since. And my hypothesis is that SaaS is next. So the moats around SaaS software companies are built around cost and complexity of developing software and data lock-in. The more that you use them, the more they know about your company and the harder it is to switch. And the more other people that are working with your company have to start working off that software as well. So these two reasons are really why SaaS companies have been able to maintain such massive margins that would have otherwise been competed away in a competitive market. But AI makes these once impenetrable moats easy to penetrate. So how does it do this? First off, it makes developing software, which used to be complex and expensive, cheap and easy. The primary breakthrough that brought us ChatGPT is that we're able to communicate with computers in natural language, and to AI, code is just another language, and that's why expensive software development is the first area that's being disrupted. Tools like Cursor and Replit are doing for software development what the smartphone and YouTube did to video. It's democratizing it completely. So now the question is, why would you use an expensive CRM software or any other SaaS software, that the same one that everybody else uses, when you can build your own that's completely tailored and custom to your use case for a fraction of the cost? And the second reason I believe the SaaS death march has begun is that AI makes it cheap and easy to unify your data and gives you a powerful reason to move from having your data fragmented across a bunch of different SaaS systems and unifying it under one system that you own and control and that is built custom to your company. In the previous paradigm, if you use Slack or Teams to communicate, then your communication data for your company resides with them and not you. And even if switching was straightforward, getting the data out of one communication system or any SaaS software really in a useful format that's easily usable in another system or your system is practically impossible. And that's quickly no longer becoming the case with tools like OpenAI's recently released Operator. As these tools improve, they're going to make moving your data between systems and unifying it under one system from being costly and complex to cheap and easy. And AI also gives companies a powerful reason to unify their data. Prior to AI, you really couldn't do a whole lot if all your data was in one place because it would have been overwhelming for the algorithms of the time. The new algorithms of today thrive on unified data sets. So prior to AI, having your data fragmented across a bunch of different SaaS systems was more of an annoyance. Now with AI, it's going to be a supreme competitive disadvantage if you're competing against people with unified data sets that they're operating off of and your data is still fragmented across a bunch of different SaaS systems. So now the question is, what happens? And I think SaaS companies are really forced with two options. The first option is to become a commodity producer. This basically means that because software is going to become as easy to copy as copying and pasting an article is today, that we're on a straight line towards zero in terms of what you're going to be able to charge for that software. I think this presents a great opportunity for upstart software companies with lean cost structures and small teams to go eat the lunch of big SaaS, who really only has one choice, which is the second option. And that is to find a new form of lock-in. If big SaaS is able to find a new form of lock-in that is tailored to the AI age, then they will be able to continue earning outsized profits and growing at outsized growth rates that would have typically been competed away by this point. And if they aren't, they're in trouble. So that's what the smart first movers are doing. And this is why you hear people like Mark Benioff, the founder and CEO of Salesforce, they're all in on agents. And this is the new form of lock-in for the AI age. These are going to be the digital workers that are completing work alongside and in place of your human employees. And if these SaaS companies are able to develop these agents and convince companies to host their digital workforce on these SaaS platforms, then you ain't seen nothing yet in terms of profits and lock-in and all of that for these big SaaS companies. That will be the workforce and economy of the future will be owned by these platforms. So I don't know about you, but I don't want Salesforce to own my digital workers. And so I'm working on creating alternatives to this. We've got something cooking. You can join the waiting list in the description section below. And thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, I'd love it if you'd like it and subscribe. And we hope to see you in the next one. Take care.